I'm Tom Torlakson, State Superintendent of Public Instruction, and very delighted to see you all here and learn of your interest in journalism and covering the activities of your school, community, and the broader world. And so glad to be here and take your questions. We're working with growers, with people in the food industry, farm to fork, to get fresh fruits and vegetables into our schools at more affordable prices and rates. So again, it's a local control issue, and we'd be glad. We have a nutrition division in my department that provides food for 4.5 million meals a day. And so we'd be glad to work with students who wish to understand how they could have a clearer voice, a more effective voice in what's presented as your food. They need to provide a very, very strong role. And safety is key. That's a top priority. So I've helped write laws to prevent bullying and discrimination. We need to make sure those laws are enforced, and there's training for the teachers and for the students to recognize the signs of bullying and to take action to stop it. I think test scores, along with student work, portfolio of student work, classroom visits, feedback from students and parents should all be part of an evaluation system. Again, though, sort of on the theme that top-down doesn't make so much sense, as each district hammering out what its evaluation system should be and who should be at the table to help define the mix of values and the mix of evidence that should be used to judge a teacher and their work. And so I do believe that teachers and parents and administration need to sit down at the local table and make progress in figuring out the answer to that question. Well, what I like is the trend that we're now moving towards. Again, we got rid of the past, these old tired out tests and old standards that had a lot of rote memorization, a lot of bubble testing, a lot of multiple choice. And now we're into this new era of 21st century skills, critical thinking, problem solving, working with other students in a team, having good writing skills and good speaking skills to communicate well with your team members and the rest of the class, bringing evidence to bear behind your arguments, behind your hypotheses. So I think this is a much smarter way to go about learning, and it's what our employers and our colleges want to see. They want to see you, when you graduate, have a set of skills, we call them 21st century skills, that you will be thinkers and you will be able to problem solve, and you'll also understand the value of getting the wrong answer. Where I've visited classes and talked to teachers where they've had good preparation, I find that students are engaged, they like it, it's a little different, it's more challenging, they like working with computers. So I'd be curious as to where that, maybe change in itself is something that does create some stress, but I haven't heard it as a widespread problem. I think we're all going to need to be patient and work forward together and systematically to implement it. But once again, I see students doing hands-on and really enjoying it.